What's up, chumbags? Welcome to the highly anticipated watch party for Pushpa the Rise. My name is, of course, Sandula the Brown, and today I'm joined by Alexa the
Don't you
Black,
dare. Don't you dare.
Austin the
I'm the
Great
whitest human alive.
White.
Please no.
Today we're going to be watching, as I
This
said,
is what I
Pushpa,
want.
the 2021 action
It is
movie
annoying
that came
poorly for
out.
me.
It is a Hollywood movie, but it was released in 5 different languages, so it's considered a pan-Indian film. It came out in December 17th or on December 17th of 2021. That's right, it went head-to-head against Spider-Man: No Way Home. And as of January 7th, 2022, it is available on Amazon Prime Video in all South Indian languages, so that's Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, and Malayalam. And today, we're gonna be watching it. It is quite a long movie, so hopefully you grabbed your snacks. And for a little bit of information, the movie is written and directed by Sukumar,
Hmm.
and it stars Allu Arjun, Rashmika Mandana, Fahad Fasil, Sunil, and many more
So many other
people.
talented people.
Yep, we're gonna
Big
get
cast.
into that. Interestingly enough, I thought this was would be a fun thing to mention. First of all, this movie, even though it came out in the last 2 weeks of December of or last 2 weeks of 2021, it became the highest grossing Indian movie of the year. And this is the fourth time that the director Sukumar and the actor Allu Arjun have worked together.
Wait, I thought
They've
it was only the
also
third time.
no, they've worked on Arya One, which is actually
Hmm.
where they pretty much their first films. If we're being honest, that they worked together. So it was his debut film and pretty much Allu Arjun's debut
Hmm.
acting. And while shooting that movie, there was a part where they're shooting on a lake, I guess, and the director fell into the lake and he can't swim, so he was like trying to swim, but he can. He kept sinking, and he said there's a story. It was like he remembers looking up and seeing everyone panicking and like just looking at him, not knowing what to do. And Allu Arjun was the only person who dove into the water to try to help him. And so since then, he said Allu Arjun has became my hero, and that's why he works with Allu Arjun so much
Hmm.
over the years. He's so since then, he also worked on
Yeah, he
Arya
saved
2,
his
and they worked
life.
on a 2014 short film called I Am the Change, I believe. And then this is the fourth time that they've worked
Oh,
together.
I didn't know about the short film. That's cool.
Yep. And with that said, I think we can start. We're gonna experience it together. There's not much more else I can say. So with that said, Alexa, get your finger ready.
Oh, I'm
If
ready.
you're watching this separately, in any other language or anything like that, then get your finger ready as well. I'm gonna count you down as always. So with that said, in. Hold on. Let me get to the five. In five, four, three, two, one. Play. Boom.
Nailed that.
I did nail that. Thank you.
No, I nailed that.
Why? Why would you compliment yourself?
Because I did a great job.
Wow. Also, it is worth noting that Austin has just recently watched his first Allu Arjun movie. It was
Mm-hmm.
AVPL. He watched it 2 days ago. Now he's watching
Mm-hmm.
this one. Austin, what are your expectations going in? Do you have any?
No, I don't have any. I mean, generally speaking, all the movies I've seen so far have been good. So
I
I
will say
don't
though,
expect anything good.
considering that I'm the one that's curated all the films that you've watched. This is probably the most different one that you'll be watching, but also like it still has like the same elements that that make
A good
an
movie.
Indian movie. Yeah. God damn. Oh, one thing I do want to mention, this film, after the first like 2 or 3 days in theaters in India, like several scenes and shots were cut from the movie. All those are back in this version, so we will be watching the version that's the full film, nothing cut, as far as I remember.
That's
Or
good. I'm glad that they left it.
yep. Also, I am a second behind again, so
Nice.
you know how it is. You'll hear me laughing late or something like that. Oh, by the way, Austin,
Yeah.
I have watched. This is my fourth time watching this movie. If you have any questions, let me know. I think I should be able to answer it.
No thanks.
I've
I
seen
don't
it. This
need
is my
you.
third time watching it, so.
I haven't watched.
It's my fifth time watching it.
Every time I've watched it though, it has been with different people. So I was like
Mhm.
showing
Yeah,
someone
I'm
else.
probably
Like,
gonna watch it one more time because I'm probably gonna show it to my dad.
yeah,
And I'll
so my
probably watch it
mom's a.
again before this
I
part
I
2 comes out.
I said that during their AVPL watch party that Ulrich is my mom's favorite actor,
Hmm.
and she heard that there were some negative reviews on this movie, so she's like, I don't want to watch it. So I just bought 3 tickets, and I was like, all right, parents, we're gonna watch it because I bought tickets. So I forced them to go, but they ended up enjoying it, so it was worth it. I'll be quiet.
So is this movie really about like the making of a violin?
No, it's about the wood. So there's actually this is
Okay.
a true like there is red sandalwood is a
It's
wood
like very rare, I'm assuming.
Hmm. Yeah, it's
and it
only
only
in this
grows in this
one
one
forest that
forest.
they're talking
Yeah,
about in the whole world. So it's about smuggling the
as the
sandalwood.
subtitles are saying. Yeah.
Hmm.
I like the kind of reverse engineering of it. I think that
Hmm.
is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so that I think this is really a smart way
Oh,
to do it for people who don't know the significance of red sandalwood to like understand it. You know what I mean?
so a little
Makes
fun
it
fact about
international.
Sukumar. He was
He's
actually before he
spectacular.
became a writer director. I like his films. He was actually a math teacher.
That is cool.
I feel like I'm gonna remember
Also,
every scene like that I don't already remember like right before it happens.
yeah.
I'm really
Also,
looking
turn
forward
up
to it.
your. This movie has really good sound mixing, so I'd recommend raise the volume.
Is there a reason that his weapon of choice has been consistently a scarf?
That's a good observation, Austin.
I had the same
It's
thought when I
deadly.
rewatched this one. Like these are the only 2 movies where he has fight sequences with scarves. I think that I can think of that I've seen. But I also had the same thought.
It's pretty funny.
Hmm. I wondered a bit if it's a reference to the scarf fight scene from AVPL because it did like that fight scene became like iconic, you know, because it was so well done.
Alexa, if GW and Co reacts gets big, then we can invite the director on and ask him.
Yep. If I could interview Sukumar, I'd like know I made it. Like that'd be insane.
I'd be like, hey, what's a squared plus b squared equals c squared? Oh, wait, no, I just gave him the answer.
Like messed up there.
Also, he has his character. I don't know if you noticed has like a I don't even know what it's called, but his left shoulder has like that
It's
like
like a
it's
tick.
raised.
I don't
That
know.
was like a Wolverine like
Jump.
movement that he just made.
Yeah,
I
no,
can see it.
it was.
Everyone's got a price. He's got to keep going up until he found theirs.
Oh, I remember this. The cut to title card.
Mm-hmm. I feel like in theaters, in Telugu cinemas during that, like that was such a huge reaction,
You
I
want to know
bet.
the craziest part? So you know how I said this movie was released in 5 languages?
Mm.
Telugu is the only language that has not turned a profit in.
That's
Really?
pretty funny.
It's yeah, it's because in Telugu states the theaters are so restricted with like ticket pricing and stuff like that
Mm,
that like movies can't bake back their money. There's only been 2 films in 2021 that are Telugu that made a profit in that are Telugu.
mm. Which films?
So what does Pushpa mean?
It's his
It's
name.
means a flower.
What
It
is
means
it? What?
a flower.
Oh.
Pushpa's an angry Kandula.
Glad I'm still compared. By the way, let me just say, I love the character of Kesava. He's
Oh,
the
he's
person who
great.
you're listening to the story. Like he's the one narrating the story to the audience, like to us, and he's that secondary character. But like
Mm.
he's such a good secondary character.
Well, so during when they were just walking there in the theaters, they had subtitles there for dialogue that was not
Yeah,
said.
they fixed it. Yeah.
So they got it out. So they originally had dialogue there and they got rid of it. I was wondering what the reason was, if the voiceover wasn't there or if the subtitles were not supposed to be there. Now
No,
I
the
know.
subtitles were for dialogue that happened earlier. They just didn't say it.
No, I was looking for the exact dialogue. So they didn't ever say it. He said something different, which was also subtitled in the film.
Hmm. So I'm gonna keep saying stories and fun facts as long as you guys don't stop me. So that scene the uh, where the guy says, "What are you doing? You can't sit with your like leg crossed like that." And he's like, "This is my leg, and this is also my leg." That's a true story that happened to the brother's director that he put into the
You
movie.
mean the director's brother?
What did I say?
You said
The
brother's
brother's
director.
director?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Shit. Well, yeah, the director's brother. Oh, parents, no, I'm not coming back.
Oh fuck, tech issues. Ah, damn, from arms. It's all right. Hopefully, you don't miss too much. Ah, Kevin says
Yeah.
he lost the first few
By the
minutes
way,
for the effing VPN. That
this
sucks.
this movie is shot by a Polish cinematographer. This is his
Mm-hmm.
second Indian film that he's shot,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he's fantastic.
And the
He
first one was
is
Nani's Gang
really
Leader,
good.
which we also watched.
Yeah, that was a really good movie too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like the way he lenses his shots in films.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I'm assuming they're smuggling people out of like their area.
They're smuggling them into the
No,
forest
they're going into the forest. Yeah,
that has red sandalwood because, like, you're not
to,
really
ha-
supposed to go there.
to harvest it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Mhm. So like, this is actually like a real problem. Like back in
Mm-hmm.
like the 2000s, there was actually a really notorious. Actually, in the 90s, there was a really notorious smuggler who like this is what he did. Like he would not. He's not as actually. He's worse than this guy. He actually killed elephants as well, and got their tusks. But like he was notorious. Like he was wanted, but and like no one could catch him because it was these deep forests that you can't really chase people in.
Right.
So it's kind of inspired, but like this was like a real problem.
Mm-hmm. It's loosely inspired by a lot of real events revolving around the red sandalwood smuggling.
Yeah. It's also dangerous for regular people because if you get caught, if you just kind of accidentally stumble into them, they'll fucking kill you. Like,
Mm. Harvest the redwoods and Kevin. Yep, that's what they're doing.
also, I can't look at chat, so I apologize if you know.
This is actually not Fahad, Kevin. He doesn't come in until later. His name is. Oh, we looked it up. It's like Shruti. No. I'm pulling it up.
Well,
Sorry with an S.
well, it's Shatru.
Shatru, that's his name.
It's on X-ray, Alexa. You could literally just go over the screen.
Yeah, I realized that as you started saying it. Oh, it translated that way. It's supposed to be, but you're only catching callers. It like translated differently here.
I didn't read what it said.
Kevin said the policeman is like Sandula 47.
Thanks.
It's like that poster that Kevin made.
Yep.
A.
What would you say? A.
The song's starting.
Oh, yeah. I'm behind.
Why
I'm behind.
don't you like pause for a few seconds and then like skip forward 10 seconds and catch up?
That would be ridiculous.
That's what I did earlier because I was behind. But I also have the timer right in front of me.
What timestamp are you guys at right now?
17, 15, 16, 17.
Okay, I'm 2 seconds behind. So
Oh, okay.
Fun fact: that game that they're playing with the rocks on the thing, uh, they were actually playing that same game at the end of AVPL. So there you go.
That's pretty
Oh, cool.
pretty
I didn't
interesting.
even
Maybe
notice.
maybe the scarf is a reference then.
I think that's just a
Because
popular game, isn't it?
well, in both in movies, they actually reference it because they say, in AVPL they say the lion's entered, the goat's dead, and then in this movie he goes over to it and says the tiger's trapped. Like wrap it up or whatever.
Oh, and is that what the game is? Like goats and
Yeah, yeah, it's tiger and lion.
mm. Tiger and what? It kind of cut out.
Tiger and goat.
Mm. I really love the singer's voice in this.
By the way, 10 lakhs is a lot of money for them. If you just to give you context.
Kevin Bad said redwood trade is real in India. Is it as strong as drugs? Sweet.
Strong as drugs. What do you mean by that?
Like as like rampant, I guess. Like as not I want to say popular, but I guess like big of an issue.
I mean, yeah, it was like smuggling was a big thing. Yeah. Yeah, you can't bend over. Shows signs of weakness. Fucking one cop got clocked.
Yeah, you really
Poor
did.
man.
I love that. I've pinned all my hopes on you. Oh, I didn't realize this was so early in the movie.
What?
What's about to happen?
This movie flows.
I've seen it twice.
I actually watched it. The last time I watched it was last week in theaters, and I had a great time. It was like, but like it was like enough distance between people where it wasn't like uncomfortable, but like everyone had a good time, like kind of going with it.
That's good. A slow-mo moment. Heck yeah, Kevin, has to happen.
This shot inside the police car
right now,
as it
this
follows.
one.
Yeah, I love this shot. Just watch, because the shot stays in the car. Hold on, I'm just going with it.
There you go. Alu Arjun's walking back now.
Yeah, and then the car stops, and the fucking
no cuts.
The camera gets out of the car. Oh,
I want to know what stabilizer they're using here. I love his dialogues here. Let's go to the station. It's hot here. I just love that so much. It's one of my favorite lines of the whole movie. Loading says, sorry I'm late. We'll be watching from beginning later itself. No worries, Loden. How you doing today, Loading?
wait. So is he gonna watch now, or is he gonna just wait to watch the whole thing?
Here's this guy. He was also an AVPO.
Very briefly, yeah.
He was pretty significant in AVPO. He was like the brother of the main villain.
Oh, he's not. He's like a worker.
No, he's family. That's why he's like in the boardroom.
He's just the guy, like a bodyguard.
Oh, the translation said that he's like he calls him like a family member at some point. One of the subtitles said he was something like brother or something like that.
Nah.
Oh, I always thought he was that because the subtitles always said.
I've almost drank all my Sprite. Shaking my head.
Getting that caffeine.
I'm gonna sleep all night. I mean, night. Wait, yeah. Never mind.
Oh, we talked about this last time. That Sprite doesn't have
Yeah.
caffeine.
If you
That's
see,
why I
look,
say
his
I'm gonna sleep all
shoulder.
night.
If you see his shoulder just happened. Loading says, just woke up, I have to get to work. No worries, man. Hope you have a good day at work. Yeah, we started a bit earlier today because we got work tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Although he doesn't hide what he's done.
Yeah, like he just like says it.
Everyone knows we are competitively watching this movie still, just so it's clear.
I think I'm watching it best.
It's competitive and casual at the same time.
And casual, yeah. Cover all markets.
I love that.
Interesting. In the theater, they actually show the bus fully going in, and then cut like just transitions to the bus being pulled out. They fade to black here.
It's the opposite.
What?
It's the opposite here, where they show the bus completely being pulled out.
Yeah.
Don't show going in.
I will not budge an inch in this matter.
So Austin, there's a big catchphrase in this movie, and it's also with him kind of
Normally
brushing
he
his
does the
beard under his
brush,
cheek,
yeah.
Or under his chin, sorry. And it says "Tugidele," which means like I won't back down. But every time he says it in the movie, they say something. They translate it in the subtitles to something that's not as cool as "I won't back down."
Like, I won't budge in
Like
this
I won't budge
matter.
an inch.
Yeah, it's supposed to mean an intimidating, I won't back down. But get ready for all the not intimidating ways they translate it. Who the hell are you? The cut says Kevin question mark.
The cut where it's the flashback of what he does, like how he drives the lorry into the water, and then it fades to black, and then it cuts to the lorry being pulled out of the water. If that's what we're still talking about.
I believe so.
It's interesting that they say obviously through stealth instead of just saying he must have stolen it, which is what he says.
Yeah, the translations are interesting. Like a way they phrase things. Like the other day, actually, I watched the opening sequence of Manal Morale. I still haven't had a chance to watch the full thing. And they're speaking in English. And every single subtitle is different than what they're saying. It's wild. All the like antagonists in this are so good.
They all have very distinct personalities or traits.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of how this is cut with like the jumping.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't like it. It works with the music. I'm just not a fan of it. You know what I mean? I don't like watching it. Are you still there, Austin?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm
Okay,
just
cool. You're watching. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Make sure you weren't muted or something. What do you think so far?
It's good.
It's different. It's not the same, movie. Like it's not AVPO.
Yeah, but it's got kind of like like at least so far, at least right there, like a little bit of like I don't know, like one of those heist movies, you know?
Mm.
Oh, for sure, I can see it.
Love PS is a little weird. Yeah, how they jumped like that. Mm-hmm. I agree, Kevin.
What's weird?
The jumping. What I was like,
Oh,
how the
low
cuts.
FPS.
Yeah. He just said taquidale again, didn't he?
Yeah, I did.
They didn't even translate it.
Yep. Also, you say it when you say it, Alexa. It is, but perhaps the least and most intimidating thing I've ever heard.
I feel like when Rashmika said it, it was equally as not intimidating. In
Well,
the
you're both in the same low bar.
interview.
What I mean?
I love that. She doesn't listen to anyone. I named her after my mother, and she's just like her.
Oh wow, so that's pretty clever. So he's given the milk away that he used to
Yeah.
stash. That's pretty
Mm-hmm.
fucking smart.
Mm-hmm. So he like, actually has reason to transport and stuff. This is my favorite song of the movie.
My favorite song is the last song in the movie.
Mm-hmm. That one's my very close second favorite. I love this dance move.
I can do this. I can pull this off.
Can you do the sandal slide off so easily too? That's the tough part.
How untalented do you guys think I am? Like,
well, no, getting it to fall off perfectly on the right step is difficult.
nah, I can pull it off.
Do it then. It's such a smart way to transport it.
Yeah. I love how he just stopped that guy only so he can use his car as a mirror.
Mm-hmm. Love that.
What a compliment.
Right.
Look at all these efficient ways of smuggling
I know.
material.
They even got money with this one.
Yeah.
The ambulance is crazy. Yeah. Smart. Who's gonna get that sick person off the bed so we can check underneath him? Like
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Mm. I always wonder how he figured it out. Was it just like a lucky guess?
Well, he seems
Uh,
like the paranoid type,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
He's probably been trying to figure out how they're smuggling it this whole time.
You cut out like crazy there.
I did?
But
She
yeah.
didn't cut out for me.
Oh, maybe my internet's being funky. Who knows?
Would you do this for a friend, either of you? Pay a girl to look at them?
Hey, I don't know. Has to be really down on his luck.
Yeah, depends on how
How
desperate he
desperate's
is.
this guy, yeah. I love that. That's enough. They only paid this much. Let's go.
Find so many continuity like stuff, small little continuity stuff.
Oh yeah?
Having watched the movie so many times. Back in his ear.
What was that, Suri?
Okay, so it was the flower he has in his ear. When he's being dragged down, it falls out of his ear, like it falls out to the ground,
Oh,
and then it's back in his ear. And then
did not
earlier in the
notice.
movie, when they first meet, like when they are like talking for the first time, uh, Alorgen takes some water in his mouth and he like starts gargling it. And then in the next shot, they add a spitting sound, but he's not spitting.
That's funny. I didn't even notice.
Oh shit. Oh, I see lots of LOL emotes
Oh
used
yeah,
in
yeah.
chat.
That was all throughout the Stravali song.
Yeah.
Mm. And subsequent money paying for a smile.
There he
Ayo.
is.
Sunil.
Austin, if you can't recognize him, that's Sunil, the guy who dances with Allu Arjun in the boardroom in AVPL.
The one who also is super ripped for one movie that Sri sent you a photo of?
Yeah.
This movie's like hard to watch for us because I keep just watching and not wanting to talk.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters and stuff you have to follow too, so you gotta,
Yeah.
pay attention.
Mm-hmm. It's not as one you can
That's why I'm
talk
trying to
through like
mediate, because like
AVPO.
I can talk through because
Yeah.
I've seen it so many times. I know this like the back of my hand now, but
Mm-hmm. Ugh. It's so gross. Is that like dip, right? That she spits out?
yeah. Yeah. Did you ever dip, Austin? I know you're a
Oh
you
fuck
were a
no.
baseball you're a
Fuck no.
baseball player.
It's disgusting.
Do you have a lot of teammates that did?
No.
Oh yeah?
It was big seeds.
Ugh.
Seeds and
Makes sense.
bubblegum.
Sunflower seeds. Ugh. I hate the guy who keeps the razor blade in his teeth or mouth. That just grosses me out.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know
keeping
how
it
they do
there.
it without
Cutting their
cutting
mouth
themselves.
open, right. Like it's impressive. But I don't like it.
By the way, if you didn't put it together, this person that's in the ground right now is who they were talking about at the start of the scene. Oh, One of my favorite lines in the movie is in this scene. This line.
It's interesting rewatching it all, like knowing
Yeah.
everything that happens. It does kind of make sense.
It does, yeah. I can.
There's a few little nuances. And assuming the translations are correct.
few select cuts.
And choice words. And
Yeah.
not words.
Oh shit! I did not realize we were this far to this movie. Holy Jesus!
Yeah, we're actually. I just checked to see how much longer. We were at about the halfway mark.
We're getting close to intermission.
Fucking crazy. It's
This movie
crazy
is
how long
paced
these movies are.
so
but,
well.
like, yeah.
It does not feel like we've been watching this for an hour. It's one of the reasons they're so rewatchable, I feel like. Is this...
Yeah, he's almost got fucking clocked in the face.
He really did.
It was lightning fast reflexes.
The other song is before intermission too, isn't it? I think that's such a smart way to do it. Like, he got less money, but he has the 4%.
Yeah.
It's such like a Simple but smart thing to do.
Mm-hmm. And they're more likely to agree to it because they're like, oh, well, we're getting 1 lakh more. You know, like we're making more money. That's a lot of money.
That is. The Jolly Ready is probably my least favorite character. He's well done, but he's like my least favorite because he's so well done. I just don't like him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's like such a tool.
There it is. The little small little under the beard stroke. There it is.
Here's a sequence that we talked about in our review. Well, I was wrong about them being noodly.
No, actually, I realized this after we did the review and I watched it again. I was like, it's not as bad as I remembered it.
No.
But it's still like not great.
No.
The CGI is what we're referring to if you didn't watch the review.
Yeah, this is not as bad as I remember. But I'm watching it on a little screen now instead of the large theater screen.
Because I watched it last week on the big screen again.
I wonder if they like refined it a bit.
Oh, maybe. I don't...
You know what I mean? Whenever they did like the edit.
Yeah.
I wonder if they like touched it up a bit. Because like it still looks rough. Like, oh no, all right, that's not touched up.
Also, I love the fact that he's okay. I'll get that. As case of us racing through the forest, and they're cutting back and forth. There's one thing that happens that I wanted to.
I would love to know how much shorter Indian films would be if they cut all the slow motion and made it real time.
I would imagine it'd be the same length as whatever Zack Snyder's Justice League would be.
Yeah. The CGI needs more time and love in this sequences, Kevin. Yeah, I 100% agree, Kevin.
Yeah.
That was like our biggest negative in our review. Our like really only real negative
sequence that the CGI is really rough because they don't really use CGI. Well, actually, they do, and I notice it, but I don't point it out to you guys because
most of it is a lot more seamless. Like it's not as noticeable.
You would notice a lot of things. Here. Oh no, I thought it was right there. Let's see. Here? There it is.
Is it him falling?
And then he gets back up. But like just the fact they added him just eating shit. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, he really just like falls at it.
Good on that stunt person.
Yeah,
bike stunts always scare me because
you can really hurt yourself.
Yeah.
You have some relatives who've been injured riding bikes.
Yeah. My cousin broke his leg 2 years ago.
Remember,
and
when I was little, we visited the Dominican Republic with some family friends who are from there.
Yeah.
And my dad rode a bike for the first time, like one of the style bikes. And he just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
totally crashed it into a wall. He like
Yeah,
wasn't too badly
I
injured. He just had like a bunch of bruises and scrapes, you know. But like,
yeah, I drove
easy to hurt yourself.
my grandfather's Vespa when I went to India, and I did in fact hit the a bench, and then I was like, oh, he didn't
It'd be
notice,
tough.
and then he's like, and then like I came back to America, and he's like, you son of a gun.
Is this your grandpa? You
Yeah,
said.
yeah. It's my cool grandpa.
Love it. Yeah, this whole sequence is definitely the worst CGI of the film.
But conceptually cool.
Yeah, very cool idea, and it was well set up too, and all that. But even here is like
I
the
it's the thing
logs.
with, like, just Indian films, like they don't have the budget to really, you know. eh, I think it's the budget, and I also think this movie didn't have time as well.
Yeah, I think time was a big
Because
thing.
this movie, like like right there, that just looks like sticks. Like
Mm-hmm. Digital sticks.
yeah, yeah.
I love that dialogue from him.
Yeah. Sukumar should consider another studio for the CGI. I think it's just given the same studio just more
Time.
time than what they
Yeah, I'd
actually
like to
had.
see if they ever like fix it up. Yeah, because I was starting to think they fixed it up, but then I saw the shots that made me feel the way that I did. But yeah, I think time. Oh, I
They
just
changed
realized
it.
that says Tagidale. Is that what it said before?
No, it not. In the movie, I
Okay.
think he says like all okay, or he
It
says
said something else. I didn't think it said Tagidale because I was about to comment. I'm like, oh wait, I never
Alexa, how do
noticed
you say
that
it so
before.
bad every time?
Tagedale. Let me say it wrong, worse and worse each time throughout this movie.
Yeah, just add letters.
Hey,
There it is.
this is a lot of people's favorite song, Austin.
Let's see if you can figure out why, Austin. You have to be very accurate. You have to be really observant of why. Yeah, it's very subtle.
I'm sure.
Have you figured it out yet?
I'm gonna guess the background dancers.
That's it.
You know, not the pretty girls on stage.
Yeah.
Like just the people that are blurred out in the background. They look like they're doing a good job.
You're close. It's the lighting.
I love Samantha.
So this song actually ended up becoming, I think, the #1 song on YouTube.
Like the video song and stuff.
Yeah. Like, like not like most views of all time or anything. Just like at that time, like it is the most listened to song.
It was top of the
Trending or
charts.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin, I am not asleep. I've just been actively watching the movie.
Yeah. It's really one you gotta like focus up on.
There is cool lights though. Now that I say it.
Yeah. No, the lighting is sick in this.
Like
yeah,
a circus.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that is not the reason people watch this song.
The reason why I watched this song.
Thank you, Austin. I'm
Only
glad
reason.
I'm not alone.
Mm-hmm.
I can
No other
appreciate good
reason you'd
lighting.
rewatch this.
No.
To be fair though, she looks really fucking hot in this song.
Alexa, geez, we know why you watched the song.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
What a
I'm gonna be
pervert.
honest.
Christ. Oh my god.
I watched this for Samantha.
You know what else looks
Hey,
hot?
this shot wasn't in the movie.
The temperature.
The one of her like wet? I don't
coming
recall
off
that
of
one
the
either.
lights.
This wasn't in the movie when we watched it.
Oh, wow.
All this is new.
Yeah.
This whole thing is new.
Him like pinching her stomach? That wasn't in it.
Her literally like straddling
This part
his leg.
was.
Yeah, this part is. That whole middle section is not in the movie.
Yeah, like the blue lighting. The green blue
Interesting.
lighting. That's so interesting. Of all the things to fix or like change. Now I'm trying to remember what was there before.
I think they just cut that section of the song out.
Mm.
I love this fucking the way he grabs that fucking bandana out.
Mm.
So Neil looks so different in this movie.
He
and
really does.
Just seeing him party is so funny.
The singer of this song also killed it for the vibe they wanted. Ah, yeah, Sunil here is so weird.
Look at him vibing.
It's so weird. He does a good job.
He's vibing.
What's up with the death stare that the one dude's giving?
He's crazy.
It's just his character.
He's
Yeah,
insane.
it's just his character.
He's the one with the razor in his mouth always. Just chilling.
Him staring is like, shit, did I cut my mouth again?
That's why he's staring. He just cut his tongue.
My bleep.
He's in immense pain. Kevin says, is this different from cinema sequence? There's a couple different shots in it, Kevin. Overall, it was the same, but there was a few new shots that were
like,
not in it.
The whole part of her, like, in the orange, the different dress, and then, like, the kind of orange lighting. With,
No,
like,
it was
water
the
coming down,
blue-green
was
lighting.
not in it. No.
Oh,
there's
no,
orange
there's
lighting
both. You're right,
first with the water
right.
coming down.
Mm-hmm. Look at
There he
Sunil.
is. There he is.
Partying. Sukumar is a dude, yes.
Yeah, it's actually interesting. So the reason why he includes songs like those folk songs or party songs in his movies, they actually said it in an interview because he grew up in a place where like those were like the songs that they would go to on the weekends, like for entertainment, and like so whenever he thinks of songs and like party songs, that's what his mind goes to. So that's why every single one of his movies has one, and every single time his movies have one, they become huge hits.
It's true. They're some of the like bigger party songs from Telugu are his movies, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of really popular ones.
I'm out of Sprite.
Damn. I still got Mountain Dew, which does have caffeine. I purposely got it. It's
Rest
really
in
the only
peace.
caffeine filled
Of
soda I
iced
like.
tea.
Ooh,
You have iced tea?
caffeine?
I had
know.
iced tea.
Mm,
Is there
Well,
caffeine in iced tea?
I don't think so. Is it?
No, because
I
some
don't
teas
know.
have caffeine and some don't. So that's why I'm wondering.
Mm.
I never really thought about it.
I doubt it because it's just like the water with the sugar
Yeah.
packets, you know, the
Yeah, it's like not real tea.
Crystal Light or whatever.
Yeah.
Or,
Nah, it tastes great though.
That's pretty much just sugar water. It's what
It really is.
yeah, sugar water. Yeah.
Sugar water with a bit of other flavoring in it.
Yeah, with a lemon flavoring.
Right.
What the fuck? They changed the music here, bro. What is this? They had the little remix. They had the remix of
Yeah,
Srivali, like the
that's what I
song. Here.
thought.
He was super confident. He's like, "Ask me anything. I know everything about this
Dude,
movie.
It's all
You ain't
I don't know
even
different.
why
seen
you
the
change
fucking
it.
movie."
I don't know why
I
they
don't know why
changed
you
that song.
change
It was
'cause
better before.
it fit perfectly.
Yeah,
And
it
this is
was
just like a
much better
generic
before
little
the score
song.
here. Mm. Kevin, yes, that was the start of an engagement ceremony that got cut short, correct? Or is
Yep.
that just an introduction, or was it a full engagement ceremony?
No, it was like an engagement.
Okay.
They're about to exchange the like plates of stuff. I don't really know
Mm.
what it's called, but yeah.
I like how to make him look younger, they just give him really long hair.
Yeah.
The little kid playing young Alu is so cute. Those razors always scare me.
Oh my god, I love straight razors.
The first time I've had my head shaved as an adult was with one of those, and it feels great.
Oh yeah.
Like that like
It like
sensation of the blade, you know?
feels like you're like getting rid of like a layer of skin that like
If
it's
it's
it's refreshing.
All
I
right. Well,
got
next
like
time I get my head shaved, I'll get it done like that.
I see. There you
I
go.
get my facial hair like shaped up with that.
Yeah,
Mm.
Ooh,
yeah, it's clean.
it's
I
fucking
also got my facial
amazing.
hair as well. Yeah.
Like it gives you goosebumps, you know? Like it
Yeah.
feels really good.
Hmm.
Are you
Interesting.
reading Razor fan fiction right now? Is this an erotica? Is this the start of
Mm.
your erotica?
And then Winnie the Pooh enters. No,
Oh my god, it's Winnie the Pooh
Oh.
getting shaved.
All right. She just said a very depressing line. I feel like we should.
Oh yeah.
Did you read it, Austin?
No, I was too busy talking about Cerise.
She
Winnie the
said
Pooh
that if
character.
I'd have known how much trouble you would have had because of like your father, I would have taken a poison while you were in my stomach.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. While
That's
you
real.
guys were making jokes about Winnie the Pooh, that's what was happening. But I was reading it, S3 was saying Winnie the Pooh, and I was just like, these don't go together.
I'll be quiet for this part.
I still don't fully get why they did this. There it is. I won't compromise.
I think they do it because he's an illegitimate child.
Oh, yeah, you
So
cut out a bit, but you said you did it
he's
because
an
he's an illegitimate child.
illegitimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like they do so much. Like, you know what I mean? Like I get saying
Well, I
like you
think
can't use the
think about it
name.
from there. Like they're probably like, oh, my father. Like he it
Mm,
could be looked down upon by society. Like, oh, his
it's
father's not
true. Like,
around.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
like
Cheated on their
it
mother.
taints their family name.
Yeah.
Well, see, like that's why I get like not using the last name, but like to taking their house and taking the gold chain and like that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
That's like,
important stuff.
oh yeah. He's just flicking the razor in and out. It really bothers me. Ugh.
So if you can't figure it out, the intro, the first scene of the movie right before the title is this. It happened right before this scene. So that bribe that he gives 1 lakh, that's what he's just talking about.
I did not put that together.
Yep.
This is my 3rd time watching it, so thank you for that.
Mhm.
Once you said it, I'm like, duh, and I feel stupid, but that's a good callback. I love his thought process.
This was also not.
What
This
are
music
those
was also not in this.
like seeds there?
They're
Is that the stuff he
not.
had in his mouth to make it smell good?
No, it's not cardamom.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
think.
No, the
Same
stuff
thing.
that he picked up right there is not seeds. They're like a grain almost.
I love that. Why are you coming to talk to me 30 minutes after you left?
Fucking love this theme music.
Mm-hmm. Truly the audacity here.
Mm-hmm. Using his own phone.
Mm-hmm. These stunt people better get paid well.
Mm-hmm.
Guy who just like smacked into that table.
So one
I
cool
like.
thing so this movie, it became the highest grossing movie of 2021 in India.
Mm.
And during the celebration party, the director announced that every single crew, like a crew member that worked on the movie, the production assistant and everything, will be getting 1 lakh of money extra of whatever they were paid. They're just getting everyone is going to get 1 lakh extra.
Because of how much the movie made. There we go. Now that's an intermission. What are your thoughts so far, Austin? Quick halfway.
Good. It's good.
Mhm.
I mean,
Do you like
yeah,
it more or less than AVPL, or you don't think they're really comparable?
I wouldn't say comparable.
Yeah.
They're good for different reasons.
They're very different films.
Both still well written. Like all
Mhm.
the dialogue is still fucking amazing. in
Yeah.
both.
Yeah. I think my favorite thing is his acting is so like it's not the same person. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
so such distinct characterizations for both I
That's
think Allure
yeah.
does a fantastic job.
Yeah, that was the real reason we wanted to watch both this weekend. It's just because like he plays such a different character.
Well, I would say the attributes of like the boldness and
Mm.
like generally just being brave
Mm-hmm.
are the
Yeah,
same in both
Yeah, yeah,
characters
yeah.
because like he doesn't seem fearless in either. Like the fact that
yeah,
and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
what's the abbreviation AVPL?
AVPL.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, AVPL.
Um, that he can't lie, so it just gets him into
Mm-hmm.
like certain predicaments and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like I think this
Yeah.
character would gladly bring on any sort of challenge similarly.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's a
Kevin
similar thing
says
where they
this is
face
amazing.
challenges, but like for different reasons. Yeah.
Hmm. So Kevin's enjoying it.
Yeah, love to hear it, Kevin. All right. I'm actually gonna be right back. I know this scene. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'm leaving it playing and stuff. I'll be right back.
Mountain
That's
Dew
what-
for Alexa.
Alexa comes
Seriously,
back,
Mountain
and,
Dew.
and there's an extra 30 minutes added to the movie that she's never seen before.
I'll be so upset. All right, be right back.
All right, Siri, what are we telling her happened while she was away?
All right, let's say uh let's say like a character was killed.
Is there like a character that just doesn't come back for the rest of the movie?
Hmm.
Like maybe you
Alright.
can say that they showed a death scene of that character.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair, we don't see this guy. The guy
There you
who's
go.
he's trading to right now.
So there you go. That's what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm back. How much new content?
Actually, the dude dies. The Srinu, the guy, the traitor. Yeah, they have a scene where they show him dying.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Are you messing with me?
No, you can go back. I wouldn't now because we're in the
Yeah,
watch
I know.
party, but-
I'll go back after. We're like right after intermission. I'll just go back too. Okay. I'll go back while we're talking after. So which guy exactly was it that died? Like which actor? Or like what distinct character?
He's the
trait?
guy, the traitor, the person he's trading with that he goes to talk to.
Oh, the traitor, not traitor.
No, not traitor. No.
You get alright, I understand now.
Hmm.
I got very confused.
This is the traitor dying.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You thought you referred to him and I was like, didn't he So I was like, he must be talking about someone else, because yeah. You're so brutal. God, I hate Johnny already so much. Damn, doing Rashmika dirty, saying she looks just okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the brother that has to have
Mm-hmm.
like
Sex,
his way
yeah,
with every girl, right?
He's the
Yeah,
sexual predator brother.
Yep.
He's the worst.
This still right here is actually the first photo that they released of her character in the
Mm-hmm.
movie.
Yeah, her in this outfit, yeah. Bending over. Wasn't it her right there, like whenever she was crouching in front of the
Yeah,
mirror?
that's why I said right there.
Well, I didn't know if you were on the same point as me or not, because you were behind
No,
before.
I synced up. No, I
Oh,
synced up.
okay, okay.
Well, like a year ago, there was actually a scene from this movie that was leaked, and it was
Mm.
actually this fight scene.
Oh wow,
And I'm pretty sure it stayed exactly the way it is now.
that's wild. I love the remix of Stravati in the background of this fight song.
Which
Their
they
fight
didn't include
sequence.
in
Yeah,
the marriage.
I don't understand why they didn't include it.
This was the
It
original
was
song at the
so much
marriage.
better.
Or-
Yeah, it was like another version of this, like, you know, fitting for that. It's like a bit less
Instead of just
slow.
kind of more generic, like piano or whatever, like
Yeah,
strings
I
or whatever they
don't get
use.
why they changed that. All the other changes have been fine, but that was like why. It like actually made it not as impactful. I love that chair bullet hit.
This part right here. This is the part that was leaked.
Mm, with him bending him backwards.
Yeah, yeah.
I love Keshava.
So jolly in Telugu means pity.
Oh, his name?
Yeah, that's why he
Mm.
says, "I'm feeling pity for you."
The name's Jolly and Jolly, right? Are there like two of their names?
No, no, it's not jolly. It's jolly.
No,
See
his
right there.
is. And then there's another brother. Isn't the third brother Jolly though? It's Konda, Jolly, and what's the third brother's name?
Uh, oh, uh, Jukka, I think.
I'm sure we'll see
Jukka
soon.
already.
They're in
I
a.
think
We'll
it's
see
Jukka
soon.
already.
At one point, the subtitles read Jolly, Jolly, ready.
Hmm.
Keshava is such a good character.
Yeah,
How will he stand if you've broken everything?
that's Olu Arjun who says that, by the way.
Hmm?
Pushpa says that.
Oh, I thought it was Keshava.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy when you think about it, like how many of those clothes were made just for this song.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause all those matching blouses and skirts and stuff, like
Yeah, that all the background dancers had on.
not to mention this whole fucking set.
Mm-hmm.
Also, she doesn't say in the subtitles. It says "darling with pride." She's saying with mustache. I don't know why they said pride.
Wait,
And when
really?
she says, yeah, and when she says that's why she does the mustache. She twirls like she does like a mustache twirl. And
That
then
makes
when she
sense.
says, it's not emotions. Hey, Girder, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it.
Hey,
Um,
welcome,
actually, while we're on
welcome.
that, while we're on that, thank you to the real Tanush. Thank you to H_Kerr. And Girder says waiting.
What you
Whoa.
waiting for?
Niranjan and Nishan for the follows. You guys
Yeah, while we
follow
were
last.
offline.
Yeah.
Waiting.
But anyway, when he says
It.
or when she says like emotion in the subtitle, or like darling with emotion,
Mm.
it's like it's actually like rage almost, or like
Mm. So here it
not
says
just
with
emotion.
golden heart, pride, and emotion. So it's actually golden heart, mustache, and rage.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like the anger or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, yeah, he got
I guess
anger.
maybe that could be translated to pride if you like wanted to, but
It's
either
a
way,
loose trend.
that's not
It's a
completely
yeah.
accurate.
So is it golden heart though? The first one, kind of, or like
I
kindness or
actually don't.
something along
I
those
have to listen
lines.
to it again.
Okay.
Look at this. All these people, all these women had to have
Custom
those
saris
clothes
made.
custom. By the way, if you're new to the channel, haven't been to Watch Party before, if you sign in to your Prime account, you can just watch the movie along with us. It plays automatically.
Mm-hmm. And if not, we have a timer on screen so you can sync up wherever you're able to watch.
Yep. All right, let's see. Uh, she doesn't say golden heart, but she says just gold, like
Mm.
golden.
The mustache makes
I
so
guess
much more
gold.
sense with the move that she does. Because, like, she
Yeah.
literally does, like, the mustache twirl.
Yep. Yep.
That would be stressful to be, like, that person who, like, he told you to leave. You leave expecting to be
Yeah.
sleeping with someone, and you come back and he's, like, on the ground, every bone in his body broken. Like,
Yeah.
shout out to this nurse for an amazing, like, few seconds of performance, also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feels really fucking scared.
Like, that was really perfect. Like,
What if they didn't
she
just told
killed those
her?
2 seconds.
Yeah. What if it wasn't?
Yeah, what if they didn't tell her? Yeah.
She just came in like, okay, they're gonna have a brief conversation. Nothing bad's gonna happen. All of a sudden, she just gets sprayed with blood.
Oh.
Because I agree that nurse is great. Maybe a real nurse, and she didn't know they were filming. Do you imagine that? Holy. Is that what you were reading, Sri, whenever you said that? Or
No.
oh, you just both had the thought.
And Austin said that, by the way, not me.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, y'all.
yeah. Can see the confusion though.
Yeah.
We do look alike. Me, Adam,
twins.
Austin, Evan, just
So hard to
we're
tell you
all
guys
just
apart.
yeah.
Mm.
They cut it.
No.
They cut the whole thing.
What?
It doesn't even make
originally
sense
happened?
with how they cut it.
So there's a whole conversation between about like, so she's like, if you didn't know, his hand was on her boob, and so she's like, take it off, and then he's like, he gets a phone call, and he's like, oh no, I'll take it off 1 second. I'm in a busy meeting. Hold on, but then he like
So he
has this
leaves
whole
it there for like the
conversation with
whole
this,
phone call.
yeah, and
And she's
then
like trying to get him to take it off.
yeah,
And then it cuts to the dialogue here where he's like, sorry, I was on a phone call.
yeah.
So it doesn't even make sense with how they cut it.
Do you think that they cut it for like?
It was a
They
big
actually cut it
thing.
in Indian theaters because it was too inappropriate.
That's what I was just about to say, because I remember us
Mhm.
having a conversation before about
Yeah.
like how sexuality in movies
Mhm.
are different.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
it's
viewed it
crazy,
as
but
not
like
family
in
friendly
America,
enough.
you know, all 3 times that I've watched it here, that scene was there. So
Yeah,
they cut
this
it
is the
forward.
first time I've seen it cut. So just because it's such like a good like moment. It like feels so
like a
natural.
genuine, like, you know, just
Yeah, like what would happen? You know what I mean? It's so natural. Like they both do such good job acting in it. Ugh, that's so disappointing. It annoys me they didn't even like change the dialogue so or anything to make it make sense with the cut.
mm-hmm.
So now it's like just jarring.
Well, Austin, was it jarring for you, or was it just did it work?
What?
Where like he's grabbing and then he just like he's like, let's go, and he's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, you know.
Whenever he
That'll
takes it off.
I kind of didn't even like piece it
put
together.
it
Honestly, I was
together.
just like, yeah, I just thought it was
yeah.
like a dumb
Little thing, yeah.
like a joke.
Mm. Fair enough. So maybe if you don't know what you're missing, it's not bad, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, Kevin, that is the scene that got removed. They still have the scene there, but they cut out a big chunk of the middle of it.
Yeah.
Like they cut out most of the scene.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea.
Mm-hmm. The money.
Yeah.
The $50,
Yeah, I like that.
or the half rupee.
Is that a 10 rupee note? Is that what that is?
I think so. So
It
here's
said
a little
10 on it.
crazy fact. I think 2 or 3 years ago, the Prime Minister of India went on national television and was like, hey, by the way, let me just tell you guys, this note, this money, this currency, like I'll just say like the $5 bill is no longer a valid currency starting tomorrow. And he just said that, like he just made the statement, no one knew it was coming. So they're like, if you want your money to be valid, go to the bank, get it exchanged. If not, it's just paper at that point.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. Because it was around, I think around whenever I started my channel that it happened. So I was like, you know, and I've been like keeping up with like Indian news and stuff. And I was just like,
oh,
crazy.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he's clearly gonna kill him
Mm-hmm.
or do something now.
Mm-hmm.
I love how Keisuke has a glove on the entire movie.
Right, because he's missing a finger.
Like every every scene.
Danger.
Maybe he's just a big Michael Jackson fan, you know?
That's it.
Ah,
He'd
here
be a
we
white
go.
glove though.
Here we go.
They actually cut that as well. That's also different.
Was there more there?
Yep. You see the guy
Oh, you're
taking
right.
off
They're
the shirt
on
in the
in the
back,
car
and then there's
longer.
a
It's like a full build up to it.
yep.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Again, I know this movie very well. Very well.
Mhm.
I've watched it several times.
It's so interesting. I wonder if this is the version that was like released in Indian, like once they edited it, you know, and it just didn't get sent
Wouldn't
over
make
here
sense
for
why they
some
would have
reason.
more shots of the item, some other song.
And then
if-
get rid of the touching the boob.
Yeah.
Making
yeah.
it family friendly.
I actually think they added those scenes just for Prime, the song
I
stuff.
agree.
And showed a whole ass murder for no reason.
Yeah.
I really feel like y'all are
Well,
fucking with me with this murder.
That happens by fake money that came in from Pakistan, right? No, I think it was to get rid of black money, because that's a big problem in India. But anyway, back to this.
Ah, it is Jack already. See,
Oh, there you go.
look at the X-ray. I love this.
This is one of the cleverest fight scenes I've ever seen.
Cleverest?
Is that a word?
It's the most clever.
No, yeah.
I'm a published author, by the way.
Holy, says Kevin. Yeah, it's getting real.
But yeah, the whole fight, he has a mask on, so the only way he can see is by blowing the cloth up and seeing it and peeking.
That would be like so terrifying. Just be running around with a scarf covering your vision, arms tied while guns are going off everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, even just running through the woods like that is impressive.
That's true. There's one shot in this fight scene that I really just enjoy for just how. I'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I like how they have like the shirt over the lens whenever we see his perspective. It looks like they really just like took the cloth and put it over the lens.
Yeah.
They did it very effectively.
You have to imagine if someone's doing that full force. This shot right here. I love this fucking just fucking crawling towards him.
He's like that's why they showed the snake at the beginning of him running.
Oh, well,
just for that shot to show him
yeah,
the snake. They showed a venomous snake, right at the start of it. Because that's
He's
him.
like Daredevil.
Yep, that's it.
I need to watch that show, especially now that he's officially in the MCU.
Oh, spoilers!
That movie's been out longer. Like, all right. I love that jump up.
That's how I. That's literally how I play Fortnite. So.
You shoot someone behind your back.
Yeah. No, the jump up, like slide and then jump. That's how I do that.
That's true.
Fucking all
but you aren't like flat on your back.
Why would he not just shoot him or like stab him right there?
What?
Is this dude on his side? I don't really.
The guy
no,
cutting
he put
him
a gun to his head and he's saying, "Cut my."
But right here, he can stab him.
Yeah, but he'd still get shot because the gun is still pointed at him. So even if he was shot, he could just pull the trigger and he'd also be shot. But yeah, I enjoy that concept. Conceptually, that fight scene is fucking dope.
Extremely well done. Hashtag spoilers, says Kevin. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. It's such an insignificant scene. Like, it decides the fact that it's like cool for that reason. Love that. There's a lot of cool concepts in this. Yeah. Like with the different fight moves and such.
And that dude getting stuck on the bike as it's spinning.
Yeah, right? In the remix here of his song. Oh, it's the song and the fight scene are so well like put together.
There it is.
What did you say you cut out, Sri?
I said, there it is.
The
scarf.
It was a t-shirt though, I think. Or button-up. I love the rock grab.
Crazy that he made a cameo like that.
Shut up. Took me a second. That would be insane if that ever happened.
Mike Tyson's in a movie, so
I know, right? It could. I'm not saying it wouldn't. I'm just saying it'd be insane. Did you know about that, Austin? Mike Tyson's going to be in an Indian film.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Is it like a big film?
Yeah, it is.
It's very large. It's another Telugu film.
No, it's a Hindi film.
I
Oh, it
wonder
is
if he's gonna
Hindi?
speak.
Kevin's on top of it. It's hashtag Liger. Yep.
Oh, I thought it was Telugu because of Vijay Deverakonda.
No, it's his first Bollywood movie.
Very cool.
I wonder if he's gonna speak any sort of other language.
Yeah. I'm very intrigued.
It'd be interesting to see if he could pronounce T's in that language.
It's like an MMA movie. That's what it's about. Like the lead actor is an MMA fighter. Or lead character, rather. But yeah, this is Srinu.
Watch. What?
You said that he got killed?
You're not talking about the right thing. Hold on. Watch.
Hey, okay, Sunil's character is the one who's Srinu.
No. Just watch the movie. Jesus Christ.
You guys lied to me.
Yeah, it seems like Suri doesn't know everything about this movie.
What?
Seems like you don't know everything about this movie.
Why is that?
As we try to come up with a very convincible lie.
No. I'm talking about the traitor. I said the traitor, and Alexa thinks it's this dude for some
You
reason.
said Srinu.
No, like the
You
whatever
said
the
his name.
Chennai Murugan, whatever the hell his name is.
Oh, the
I said
Chennai
the
guy?
traitor.
Yeah, but then you said Srinu.
Yeah.
You said the name Srinu.
No, and then I corrected it to the traitor.
I thought you were adding, not correcting. Did you get that callback of dialogue?
I did not get that.
Sunil's character, that's what he did before whenever they slit the guy's throat, whenever Pushpa asked for the more money. He did the exact thing where he said, I already killed him 5 minutes ago, you should have called me.
Oh, yeah.
Got a hashtag Liger in chat from Kevin.
Oh.
Were you saying something, Sri? You said, oh, and then you just cut out.
Yeah, I said I called that out already.
Mm-hmm.
That was clearly on-set audio.
Yeah, I was about to say it really cut to that. Like, I don't know why they didn't re-record that one line. It wasn't even on screen. Could have had like anyone say it. Did Jack already know that he's the one who beat up Jolly already?
Mm,
Or is that unclear? They never really
I
say if
think so.
Kwanzaa told him or not.
Pretty sure,
I'm pretty sure he did.
because that's
too.
why he's ready.
Yeah.
He's ready to. He says, "Kill him."
Oh yeah, because he was right there next to him. Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah.
Here you go, Sri.
My favorite song.
That's a nice outfit too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
His beard looks great in this one too, with the mustache curl.
The hair, everything. It's a good look.
Yeah. This is him bringing out stylish style roots in this song. Dance Kandula, dance, says Kevin.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god, look at his hand holding the shirt.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that the first time I watched the movie.
Mm.
and it just floats.
Yeah. Some of the CGI here could have used a bit more love too.
This one's
Cool
not as bad
concept,
because
though.
it's not like integral to the story. You know?
No, yeah, it's
It's
better
a
for
song.
sure.
I'm much more.
Lenient with a
You know.
song, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this shade. So like 80s or 90s.
Well, I mean, that's like an Elvis look right there that he just had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can totally see that. I want to know what like the pitch meeting was for this song with like, all right, so Aloe Arden's there, and then there's 10 other Aloe Ardens. I don't know. Austin, do you know what the word bastion means?
Ashton?
Bastion, what's translating it to, it says, hey, this is my place. Or my bastion is what it says. I had never heard that word before.
A projecting part of fortification built at an angle to the line of a wall,
Yeah, it's
so
supposed
as
to just
to
be
allow
saying place.
defensive fire in several directions.
It's supposed to just be saying place. Like, hey, this is my area.
It does say here too. The second definition is an institution, place, or person strongly defending or upholding particular principles.
Oh, bastion is like
attitudes, or
my
activities.
kingdom, is what Kevin says.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I just never knew that word. I was like,
Fort.
it's just not a word in my
I think
vocabulary.
the more.
Oh, let's go.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I like her.
Wow, you don't like the other guy that fucks around with the razor in his mouth.
Yeah.
Nah, but she's cool.
This chick.
Woman does it.
It's sexism. No, I don't like that she has the razor in her mouth, but I like her character more. She's more developed. He's just like crazy.
And it looks like the razor's dulled out.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure for the movie it is, at the very least. Talking with it between your teeth is impressive too. The other guy did it too. That is impressive.
Yeah, look, dull. Also, right there, that was a mistake. Oh, it's a mirror. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was about to say that was definitely the other side of his fucking face.
Do you think Kashyapa got his 10 lakhs?
A little bit.
Yeah. I like how they intercut the songs with scenes in this.
Yeah. They progress the plot and then they cut back to, you know,
song.
whatever.
And it works too.
Mm-hmm.
The cut back to the song was a little harsh there. Dana-atta. He really does have great shirts in this.
There it is. The mob boss.
Alright, so did Sunil live?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thought so, but I wasn't positive. Wow, it really is the last 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
There you go, Kevin.
There it is. Look at that bald head.
There it is, Kevin.
Mm-hmm. Fajado Facil.
So Austin, this. Oh shit! He has an intro card. They didn't have an intro card in the movie.
Yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure, didn't he?
No, he didn't have an. He didn't have an intro
Oh.
card. So Austin, this guy that you're seeing is actually a Malayalam actor. So he's like
He's one of
really
the
well
biggest
known.
Malayalam actors.
Yeah,
One of.
and they called him in for this movie. So it was like a big thing and a lot of hype. But anyway, we'll back to the movie. Also, this is marijuana that they're smoking.
What is like? How do people react to marijuana in India?
It's
not
actually
the
so.
same, isn't it?
Fun fact: there's actually priests that wander the streets in certain like places, and all they do is just smoke marijuana.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. That's a strain.
That's a strain, is what you said. It cut out for people listening.
Oh, my bad. I'm speaking right into the microphone. I don't know how
Now
it
you're
gets
really
cut
loud.
down.
Maybe you're cutting too loud.
No, because I'm moving. I moved it closer right there that time.
Always be careful of any Indian who becomes bald, says Kevin.
True. Can confirm. I think it's a waste to get high and then sleep.
Well, maybe he's having
some people
trouble
get
sleeping.
high
Yeah,
to sleep.
To sleep. No, I understand, but I'm saying, like, to get high during the day and then I'm gonna take a nap.
And that just means you're nice and mellowed out.
What a good establishment of character. Like.
Oh yeah. And it's beautiful. It's wonderful editing.
Oh yeah, I love where they cut that. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
Two ran away. Kevin said, "What the hell?" and then a bunch of lols. I love his score, like his theme music.
Yeah, the guttural like.
Mm-hmm.
What does SP mean? I think state inspector or no? What does SP mean? State
police. I'll look it up. Superintendent of police.
Superintendent of police. So there you go. Never mind.
Then what's DSP?
District.
Oh, that's DSP is deputy superintendent.
Oh.
So that's what the other guy was, and now he's the full SP.
Something tells me this guy's not going to play ball.
For some reason, that money was edited, and I don't know why.
They cut CGI on it. Ayo, Rock.
Fahad did very
20?
well at this. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm excited to see
Part
more of him
2.
too. Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
let's
no,
watch.
Fahad, he's phenomenal.
What's up? Can you please stop talking, okay? Before I kick you.
He's literally
you.
counting money.
Yeah, and I'm intrigued to know what his count is. And now you're ruining the count for me.
Am I messing up your count and counting alongside
Yeah.
him?
I fucking lost count now.
Mm.
I think he's one short, but I can't. Now I don't know. Okay, it is. Okay, thank God. And what's up?
Rock 20?
I don't know how to say.
Rock?
Rock?
That's
Oh
my
my God, the
guess.
Rock's here?
Let me know if that's not how you pronounce it, please. But fully agreed. I cannot wait to see Fahad's character more in part 2. His head looks so big with this shot.
Yeah. It's an old technique to get that kind of shot. But it's
No, it works
beautiful.
very effectively. Or it is very effective. That's how you say that.
I think they changed that dialogue too.
Mm.
I think he says, like, tell us how much is missing. And he says, tell us how much your value is.
Mm. The subtitles I don't think changed much. Holy, says Kevin. Yeah. Oh, Sri just dropped.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
You all may have heard a little noise. That was Sri dropping. Not sure if it played through the desktop audio. Mm.
There he goes back.
Hello?
Hi.
Yep.
What the fuck happened? Jesus.
Oh, you dropped off.
I was like talking
Alright,
and then
there's...
like no,
wait,
no
go.
one responded.
Yeah, you dropped
What
out,
happened?
Sri. There's fast dialogue here.
What part are you guys at?
The
Wedding.
wedding.
Wait, can you guys give me a timestamp?
2:41, 50, 51, 52, 53.
Okay, I'm good. But anyway, I was saying that a scene was cut from that, or a shot was cut from that scene.
Where he opens his hand.
No. Where they bring in another prisoner and
Oh, yeah!
the police threatens to shoot him,
Doesn't he... oh, no, he almost shoots him.
and then
But
the
he
gun
likes
stops
his
working,
name.
and then
Yeah, he does the line
Yeah.
where he says, "What's your name?" with a gun to his head. And then he said, "I like
Yeah.
your name." Mm. Yeah, why would they cut that?
but yeah, I was literally saying that, and then it was just dead silent. I was like, "Can you guys hear me?"
No, you just like dropped randomly. This is crazy, says Kevin. Mm-hmm.
Notice that movement that he does. "Adi enduku ippudu?" That like way he points back, and then he does the same exact thing with the same exact dialogue again in just like 2 seconds.
Mm.
Right here, you'll see he does the
Mm-hmm.
exact. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they must have cut it.
Cut what?
The scene, because he shoots a bullet there,
We're not there
and he
yet.
counts 6. No. He shoot. Alexa, how are you?
He
You're not
just shot a
following what I'm
bullet.
saying.
He just
No.
shot a bullet.
In the scene that they cut, he shoots a bullet, and that's why. And
Oh,
he just
you're
counted
right.
to 6.
Mm. I thought it was referring to the fact that he should have shot his hand that day or something like that.
It's what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But he just counted 6 bullets, and there's 6 bullets in the gun. But there wouldn't be 6 bullets because he shot one earlier,
Mm.
and he cut the shot.
Mm. And I almost close said I won't hold myself back.
Yeah. Now watch his bike, Alexa, because you
Mm-hmm. Oh,
didn't.
I was already on it.
Said you didn't notice.
He looks like he just turned into the Hulk, has he?
Right there. See? Now you know.
I missed it. I saw where it looked bad, but I didn't see it moving in front of him.
He looked like the Hulk.
Turned green.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that wasn't what Sri talked about before, which is
That wasn't what I
awesome.
was talking about. No. I think that was only in here because I wasn't in the theater.
Mm.
Didn't turn
I think
green.
it was just like the lighting, yeah. Imagine showing up to your wedding like this.
Holy shit! The dog's name is Brownie, and it's a German Shepherd.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That is crazy. Holy Dago, I know. Cements him as the bad guy. Can Pushpa also mean fire, or?
No.
I just wondered if a sword with two meanings, you know? Second interval. The rule.
It is.
It definitely left off on a high note.
What'd you say?
So it definitely left off on a high note.
Right?
Yeah.
People were disappointed
Also,
by
they
that
didn't have
ending, and I
they didn't
still...
have these credits, by the way. These credits are new.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
In the theaters, they
I wanted to
rushed
see
through
the
these.
continuation.
Yeah, I know. I'm very intrigued to see where this goes, because they leave a lot of open.
Like it doesn't seem like they hate each other. Like even though they like obviously they do, but like it doesn't seem like you know, like the relationship.
It's more complicated than that.
Yeah, it's more complicated than just like disrespecting one another or anything like that.
And
I like these credits a lot. Yeah, the credits are like 2 seconds long in the theaters.
Yeah, in the theaters it was black, and then they just scrolled through these names.
Yeah, it was so fast you couldn't even read them.
But it's interesting because they leave a lot of the character conflicts open. Like some of them are restored, like tied off. But
yeah,
this guy's name's Mime. I just read that his name is Mime.
Mime Gopi.
But
so that was a lie, right, about the scene at the end?
Yeah, that was a lie.
Cool, thought so. Just confirming, so I don't have to go back. Because Austin was like, try to come up with a convincing lie. If you hadn't messed up and said Frinu, I would have. Yeah, no, I would have been believing you. So
the stuff with Jolly Reddy and the like Mangalam Sinu and like his wife and like that all that stuff is still unresolved. Like there's still tension.
No, I think she's gonna play a bigger role in this next part.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And I think they said like in the second part, which is supposed to actually start shooting like next week or 2 weeks in from now.
I thought it was, February is when they said they were gonna start.
Well, yeah, they pushed it up because
nice.
Sukumar said right after the holidays because currently it's the holidays are about to start. Yeah, in India. So right after the holidays start or end, they're gonna jump into work. But this part 2 is gonna come out in October of this year. At least it's scheduled to.
Yeah, I will see.
Very excited.
That's a quick turnaround, man.
It is. But I feel like I think they can do it. Some of the stuff is already shot for part 2.
Yeah.
Like just with certain actors, if there's certain like locations that they have or whatever.
I'm sure that if they were in the right location and had the actors there, they would just shoot
that's the end just displayed the final card.
Telugu looks so pretty written, like the sorrels. I don't understand a lick of it, but it looks pretty.
Austin, what did you?
Yeah, you have to start because we've already seen this, multiple times. We have a full 30-something minute talk about. So, what are your thoughts, Austin?
I mean, just to continue on the theme of everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause the timer.
It's obviously it was 3 hours or so, like 2 hours and
2 hours 55 minutes.
Yeah. Google says it's 2.5 hours, which is
it's
an interesting lie.
It is 2 hours and 55.
But that's why I told you it was only 2.5.
Yeah.
Well, like I was prepared to sit there and watch the continuation, like
right.
Yeah.
So it didn't feel long, obviously.
Yeah.
Like,
oh wow.
It was said.
Wow.
Multiple times.
Sorry. So Pushpa to the Rise Telugu version is currently number 9 in the U.S. on Amazon Prime.
Wow. So first of all,
that's insane. It's
I
top
mean,
10 in the U.S.
I think this movie, I don't, it's fascinating to me, the, like, so first of all, like, every person that I've seen that has watched this movie, like big names in India, like actors, directors, producers, almost every single person said that Allu Arjun should get the national award for this movie, for his performance, which
Oh
is
yeah.
essentially the Oscars version of like Indian Oscars, pretty much.
I can see
Um,
that.
and he gives like a very solid performance throughout. Like it is fully in that character the whole time, and like having that shoulder up is not easy. And apparently, like having after they finished filming, his like shoulder muscles like had to be like stretched out because he like
Because he held it there for so long, he
held
like actually
yeah
like negatively affected the muscles in his shoulder.
yeah but yeah, it's just like the amount of kind of work that goes into a movie like this, not just from the actors, like just like the whole crew going to these parts and forests and places that like
And filming during COVID as well, like the whole added
yeah, like you
stress
can't
of that.
yeah, and it's crazy. um Chat, obviously, like let us know what you guys thought of the movie as well, in chat, of course. But there's a lot here, like I don't it sucks because this movie, like there's like certain parts that need more polishing, like VFX
Yeah.
and small stuff here and there,
And some of the cuts that they created
maybe.
are
Yeah,
like,
I think
I don't know.
there needs to be a little bit more polish to this movie, but I think I still think that as a character piece, this has like some really interesting characters in the movie, that I just like really enjoy watching on screen, just seeing them interact. And you know, I also think there's like the amount of badass shit that happens is like pound for pound. Like it's impressive, like how much, like it's impressive how it's the callbacks that are written, like oh, you should have called 5 minutes earlier, or the repeating of the line, like you thought Pushpa was a flower, it means it's fire, and like these kind of callbacks that kind of elevate the main character into being more than just like your average Joe type of thing.
And the one thing I did notice about that line, the flower and fire thing, is that it ended the first half of the movie and it ended the movie.
Yeah, it ended the second interval too. Yeah, the first interval and the second interval both
Yeah.
punctuated by that. On Amazon Prime.
I just found a 1-star review for this movie. Sorry, I was muted
On
for
Amazon
the
Prime.
chat. Yeah, on Amazon Prime. This
Yeah,
is 1-star honest review. And they just
Okay.
have, it's a quick list. They have pros, cons, and precautions. It's very quick, so I'm just going to read it because it's
Okay.
intriguing to me. Pros.
Okay, go ahead.
Not many Telugu movies now, which I'm not sure
I
what
have
that
no
means.
idea what that means.
There's
Okay.
a lot of Telugu movies. Pros are cast and crew.
Okay,
Hero's
sure.
right-hand acting. Hero's right-hand
It's
comedy.
left-hand acting, but go ahead.
His right-hand comedy, yep. Sunil's acting, agreed with that. And background music, agreed with all that.
Okay.
Cons. Hero's overaction. No
Interesting.
nativity.
I don't know what that means.
Irregular songs timing. Fahad character, no reason.
Interesting.
Weakest climax. Precautions. Don't watch Karti's Kadi movie before watching Pushpa.
I did. I actually watched that movie.
Yeah, haven't I seen that movie?
So Fahad, just so I'm sure, is the SP that came out at the end, right?
Yeah, that's
the police
Fahad
officer that comes in at the
Fasil.
end. And he's going to be the
I
main
don't
kind of.
understand that comment then.
Yeah,
Why?
That's
because
we'll
the
talk
original
more
police
about
officer
this.
that was in place right like at the beginning and through most of the movie became a joke. Like they obviously found ways around him, so they needed a threat. And
that's the point. Like, yeah, his character. I fully agree. That's why I'm reading this. There's a lot of this that we can discuss. But there's two more precautions, really quick.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
No Sukumar's movie mark, which I don't get that. And then also, don't watch KGF movie before watching Pushpa's. Hero's elevation seems to be very similar. I disagree. Oh shoot!
I don't think this person knows.
Guys,
like,
for a second.
I don't think this person knows how to.
One moment.
What's happening?
Hello, my laptop died.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so I think that so
I can no longer see that.
I think that person has a problem like differentiating movies and separating from one another. That seems to be their problem. But Kevin says an amazing movie, alluded to super performance. Fahad didn't expect that level, and how didn't expect me that level, and how to presented to him. The dialogues are spicy, the same effect of the Indian movies. The 3 hours, and I felt like it was short-lived. Or shorter. It was a compliment, but it sounds short-lived. Sounds a little negative. The cinematography I liked a lot. I think they used a lot of slow-mo. The CGI of the forest was good, but the one of the redwoods was pretty bad. Yeah, I agree. Some bad editing cuts. I agree. I guess by last-minute editing. I love the music. Great, amazing. I already want to see the second part.
Yeah.
Sukumar is an insane dude.
Yeah, that's my biggest confusion, because a lot of the negative reviews that I've seen are like people who the negative things is that they don't like the climax. Like even this one I just read, he said like weakest climax, and I just full-heartedly disagree.
Yeah,
like completely.
It's not a climax. It's a to be continued.
Well, yeah. It's like a pre-climax. It's like a mini climax.
It's a cliffhanger.
Yeah, exactly. That's a better way to word it. Yeah.
I saw people say that like, oh, I don't even know
because they wanted
a
fight.
Second part.
That's why.
And I'm like, did you not watch the movie? That it's clearly a really big conflict that they're setting up, like between, or not, like just like
it's also called part 1.
No, but they're saying that enough happened in this that they feel like there shouldn't be a second one, and there's so much left unanswered at the end of this movie.
Yeah,
like
and it's not like you can just fix it up, because this movie is 3 hours long. Like unless they made it a Zack Snyder's Justice League length movie, it wouldn't be possible.
No, but even so, like only 1 hour to tie off all those would be quick. It would feel rushed.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, look, I'm not saying that I don't understand criticisms for this movie.
There are
I'm
criticisms
just
to be
those
made.
criticisms, because like I said, the editing is a little rough. I think the CGI is just really bad in that the whole sequence with the water.
River, yeah.
Even though conceptually a lot of this stuff is really cool, and first of all, conceptually, all of it is really fucking dope. Just the idea of this character, and having watched it so many times and going back, seeing his character as he is at the start of the movie, and then seeing him go into, like, it's very natural, because you don't think
how
about
he rises.
But then when you look at it from, like, at the end of the movie, you look at how he is at the end of the movie, and then how he is at the start. It's completely different, like different lifestyle, almost like a different kind of.
I mean, that's what this whole movie's about. It's his rise. Like it's in the title. Like it's Pushpa the Rise. And that's why the sequel is Pushpa the Rule, because now he's at the top. Like he's head of the syndicate now. Like the whole first movie is literally this entire movie is set up for the next one.
Yeah, and
I think a lot of people didn't get that, even though it has part 1 in the name. And I think that's where a lot of disappointment came from, in my opinion.
Do you have any things that like stuck out to you, Austin, like negatives or positives, like overwhelmingly either way?
I mean, at least for me, they made his character like he did do too much. I kind of agree with that that they said that he did too much.
Overaction.
I forget how they worded it. Overaction.
They said overaction, which, so I'm not sure if they're saying because like the fight scenes he did too much, or if he's saying like overacting and just misworded it. So like, not positive.
I kind of agree with that, but it's not like it was necessarily like a bad thing, like the movie was good. I just generally speaking, like it was 3 hours, but like I was fine sitting for another.
Yeah, I'd sit for another 3 hours and watch part 2. Like,
I mean, like, so okay, so you mean like his? Do you mean his performance or the writing? Like, which one would you say?
It wasn't his performance at all. He did great.
So, it was like,
you think some of the writing was a little over the top? Is that what you're saying?
Just think of his rise, right? Because he went from being a nobody to being, like, even though a small percent partner of one of the largest crime syndicates
in the area,
in this area. So, and like it happened quickly. Like, that all happened in the first half of the movie.
Yeah.
Actually, probably in the first hour of the movie.
So so you're saying that like
did it feel believable to you?
Rise was too.
Yeah, I mean, because like what you would want to expect, like in like a mafia type movie, like those kind of movies is like the trust factor, and like they showed that they didn't necessarily trust them too much, but like they gave them the keys to the car, like to some degree, like right off the bat. Just giving him some sort of control without really knowing him at all. And then it kind of like, I mean, I get it's the whole plot of the movie, and if they didn't do that, it would probably be like several movies instead of
two. It'd be like 10 films. quadrology, like.
But I mean, like, that's my only thing. Like, probably like.
Yeah.
I can get behind. I can understand that.
wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, aside from that, great.
I think that for anyone who watched Alexa and I talk about the like our review, the one thing that I was strong about was I wasn't a huge fan of the romance, and I thought that
the romance didn't really exist either. That is a good point.
Well, and I think that it's in watching it multiple times, it makes more like knowing that she does like him or whatever. You kind of can pick up on the way it's edited and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that it's not.
Because that's what I felt whenever she said she liked him back. That felt jarring and unearned.
Yeah, the first time I watched it, I was like, where did that come from?
I was like, you were crying. You were like weirdly smiling at him. Like, what do you mean you liked him? Like,
literally, the progression is she didn't notice him, got paid to notice him, and then awkwardly said, "I don't like you." And then like had another situation where she was paid to go kiss him, cried about it, and then I believe the next time we see her is when he saves her from.
No, it's
the next then she's going to get married.
Yeah,
and then
they have the whole engagement scene, and if you see her acting during that, no, she actually is. Whenever they tell her to leave, she tells them wait, and tries to get them to let her stay. Like whenever her mom and stuff is trying to get her to leave.
Yeah,
she's actually fighting against it.
So,
but it's very subtle. It's very like I didn't notice it the first time either. I did not see it at all.
You would not notice it because I think having seen it, you kind of notice that like
I was looking. I was also looking for things to make her make sense, like her love back to him. You know.
No, but
like up to that point, right? Like, you would assume as a general viewer of the movie that she is not interested in his being.
That's how I felt the first time.
And the only time that she shows any sort of actual interest is when she's benefiting from it by not having to go sleep with that guy.
Yeah.
That's the only time that she shows any.
And then after that, they
it's
have
not even genuine.
It doesn't.
It seems like that's the only way she can get out of that situation. So it's like picking the better of the two evils.
That's what. Yeah, that's like almost exactly what me and Sri said in our review, Austin.
A large part of that conversation was about it, and no, I definitely agree. But I think
rewatching it makes more sense. Like in the scene where she cries, the dialogue is cut just so, where she's like, I want my first kiss to be my husband, and he's like, well, if you're your husband, why would it be me? And she just like kind of like cries and like looks at him in a way. And it's like very, very subtle. It's so subtle. Like you cannot notice this on a first watch unless you are insane. Like
even my impression was at the point where she goes to see Pushpa before having sex with the brother.
Jari Reddy,
she says like, I wanted my first time to be with like my husband, and then she just says like she says some form of like have sex with me or like kiss me, right? Like, so I just thought that she didn't want that guy to be her first, you know, like so she was taking once again the better of the two evils.
Yeah.
No, that's what she's saying. Yeah, that's what she goes to.
If that's the case, right? She's not declaring a love for him at that point. So like,
no, she's saying that she's saying like she still wants her first time to be with not him, but she said she wants her first time to be with someone that she would
considers
want her
a husband.
Considers a husband.
So like someone that she would want to marry. So that's the statement that she makes there.
I didn't get that impression at all.
Well,
I think the exact wording of the subtitle was, I want my first time to be someone I consider a husband. I was paying a lot of attention because this is something that was my biggest flaw with the movie. So I was like really paying attention to those scenes this time.
But like, once again, like that I consider a husband, that can mean anything. Like, like I get that like husband is like, you know, like the person you marry, you're supposed to love and all. But like to that point, they didn't love each other. And like, we can hear you.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I accidentally pulled out my mic. Go ahead. Continue.
But like she didn't show any love or affection or any sort of.
Well, she says that she likes him the first time she saw him. That's what she says in that scene where she goes to him. She says, I liked you the first time I saw you. But I think that could have been conveyed a bit better in her reaction to seeing him. Because she has like that awkward smile. Like even if she just did like a more genuine smile. You know what I mean? And it could just be, oh, I was acting. Like, she could have played it off like that instead, and like given like had like a more genuine looking smile though. I think would have been better. Even just slightly, like just show her teeth. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like a perfect smile. Like it can still be awkward because it's supposed to be like, if it was more of a nervous smile, not a I don't want to be smiling smile. I think that would have been more effective.
But was there anything else
Those were our two big criticisms of it in our review. And I still stand by that there should have been a bit more there with their relationship to make it make sense. I think it is better with rewatches because there's little nuances that do make it make more sense that you truly could not notice on the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, that's why I pointed it out in the review when I talked. But I think that the positives that I had though still hold up in terms of the cinematography being fucking great cinematography, really good
Slaps.
lighting.
Songs I love the songs in this movie.
I really like the last song. I think the last song's.
What was your favorite song, Austin?
Let's not forget the lighting.
Yeah.
Really good.
Was that your favorite song?
There was one that just had a really good beat. I think it was after that one. I completely forget which one.
Was it the final one where he had the really cool shirts? Or is it
might
like
have
the
been
girl?
when he was becoming the
the mob boss, like the money.
That might have been the one.
That's Sri's favorite too. Ebita iduna atta.
Wow,
it's pronounced. They sound just like them.
Pronounced so.
Wow, is she from Tarangan?
Anyway, I think we said enough about the movie. I can't think of anything else. I'm excited for part 2.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to part 2.
Yeah, I would love if they go back to this movie and polish it before part 2 comes out. Because I think
agree.
Like this is one of those movies that like the recipe for the really fucking good movie is already there. Like I mean I watch the movie a lot. Like I enjoy the movie. I like it a lot. It like there's a lot about it I like, and but I think it could be even better if it was just in the editing room. It can be even enhanced. I doubt that'll happen. I don't think they will return for the third time to the editing room because this movie changed a shit ton from when I watched it on December 17th.
I don't understand.
To now.
A lot of and like none of the changes were necessary.
Like some of which I understand, like the stuff in the police when Fahad is about to shoot the guy and then he doesn't shoot it. Like that makes sense. And actually, that was a problem that I noticed it last
I remember
week.
you seeing that.
I noticed the continuity last time I watched it, and I was like, that doesn't quite make sense with the bullets. So I understand why they cut it that scene, but like there's certain other sequences that I think, and also the start of the movie where they the lorry goes into the water and then they cut to black instead of just showing the lorry. I also agree with that one because if you watched it in the theater, you would notice that the CGI for the water looked like a PS2 game.
Yeah. I remember making a comment about that. I remember you made a comment about that CGI, I think, being bad in the review. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So
that made sense to cut
around
that.
it. But
did they cut some of the water too, or was that the same with the river?
What?
Like with the logs falling down the river. Was that as long as it was?
Yeah, I think that was as long as it was.
I thought so, but I wasn't positive.
But I like it's I enjoyed it, and clearly people are fucking enjoying the shit out of this movie because it is still
number
in
9 on Amazon Prime. Yeah, and
it is still making a lot of money.
The theater near me that I watched it at twice, it left that theater, and then it came back with the Hindi version.
Yeah,
like so it's pretty crazy.
and
that it did that.
I'm glad that it's doing well. I like the actor and I like the director, and I'm glad they're having a crazy. I don't think they could have even predicted how successful the Pushpa is, but obviously I'm a well-wisher for films, and especially during this time.
You're a well-wisher for films?
I am the Witcher, yes. I am the Witcher. I'm a well-wisher. I don't know if it came through, but I'm a well-wisher for films, especially during COVID when the movie experience is dying. I'm glad that this one is bringing people to theaters, hopefully to a safe degree and not fucking don't go get COVID while you're watching the movie. But
please wear masks.
All that,
get vaccinated.
Fun stuff. So I'm pretty sure like almost all the states are getting locked down or half capacity or whatever in India. So
that's why RR got pushed. Yeah, I'm interested to see if. Wait, when Radishayam's supposed to come out next weekend, right?
14th. Yep.
Yeah, I wonder if that's gonna get. Has it been pushed yet?
I think so.
I haven't seen any news, but I've been a little busy this weekend, so I haven't been.
It says the CGI in the water looks like a PS2 game. KANDULA. Yeah, that is a quote that I said. Yep. Mark, put that.
It still says January 13th.
All right. Well, let's see.
It doesn't say.
It's not playing. It's not playing in the theater near me, so.
It doesn't say it's been pushed yet.
All right. I am going to go. It's almost midnight. I need to go take some time to sleep.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for watching. We had a lot of people going in and out.
Thank you, everyone.
The watch party. So thanks to everyone who stopped by and watched and had fun. And hopefully you enjoyed. And until next time, as always, people. Oh, obvious podcast services like, subscribe, give it a rating, all that fun stuff. And as always, until next time, have a good night, good morning, and a damn good time.